On April 2nd, the United Kingdom hosted a high-level virtual meeting involving more than 60 countries, including India. The purpose of this meeting was clear: to push for the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, which has been at the center of rising tensions in recent weeks. Amid this crisis, India has made a serious claim. It is the only country whose citizens have lost their lives in this conflict so far. India's Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri emphasized that the only way out of this crisis is through dialogue and diplomacy. He also highlighted that the ongoing tensions are already impacting India's energy supply. So far, 3 Indian sailors have lost their lives in attacks in the Strait of Hormuz. India is actively engaging with Iran and other nations to ensure the safe movement of ships. This was also confirmed by India's Ministry of External Affairs. Meanwhile, Iran has restricted movement in the strait but has allowed Indian vessels to pass. In fact, on April 1st, the Iranian embassy in South Africa posted on X, stating that the future of the Strait of Hormuz will be decided only by Iran and Oman, assuring that you are in safe hands. On April 2nd, Iran's embassy in India shared the same message, specifically assuring Indian citizens that they are safe and have nothing to worry about. Now, the big question: if India already had assurances, why did it still participate in the UK meeting? The answer is simple. Iran's assurance was bilateral. It was specifically for India. But what about other countries? What about global trade? What about oil prices? The UK-led meeting focused on a global solution, ensuring that the strait remains open for all nations. The idea was to maintain freedom of navigation for global shipping. India's stance is balanced. It maintains friendly ties with Iran, but also supports global rules and stability. UK Foreign Secretary Yvette Cooper stated that the meeting aimed to show that the world stands united in reopening this critical trade route. Interestingly, one major absence from the meeting was Donald Trump, who had earlier stated that securing this route is not America's responsibility. Now let's understand why the Strait of Hormuz is so important. It is a crucial waterway connecting the Persian Gulf to the rest of the world. Nearly 20% of the world's energy supply passes through this route. Before the conflict, more than 130 ships used to pass through the strait daily, but now only 3 to 4 ships are able to move. As a result, several countries are facing shortages of oil and gas. In India, concerns have grown. People began panic buying fuel and even purchasing LPG cylinders on the black market. However, Iran's relaxation for friendly nations has brought some relief. The conflict has now been ongoing for nearly a month. So far, around 8 ships have successfully crossed the Strait of Hormuz and reached India, including 2 LPG carriers carrying approximately 94,000 tons of gas. Still, many ships remain stuck. The Indian government and Navy are working together to ensure their safe return. On March 30th, Rajesh Kumar Sinha from the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways stated that 10 foreign vessels carrying fuel for India are still stranded in the strait. These include 3 LPG carriers, 4 crude oil tankers, and 3 LNG carriers. We will continue to bring you every update related to the conflict and the situation in the Strait of Hormuz.